Hey guys, welcome to the M1 show. For the guys that are new, welcome. For the guys that are old and have been watching every single week so far, welcome back. Obviously, guys, like, I get this question a lot, innit? I get this question about StockX a lot. So I was like, it's only right I do a YouTube video explaining StockX and telling you the truth behind StockX, because people always want to know, oh, is StockX real? Are they a fake company? All these kinds of questions. So today I'm going to be answering all these questions for you. And also, before we get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to Boxdup. So Boxdup are a brand. They do transparent shoe boxes. They also do these black ones. So this is the black one, obviously. And I'm keeping in here my latest cop, the Jordan 5 Anthracite. And they also do clear ones. And here I'm keeping my Zoom White Racer Grey Jordan 1. So yeah, it's a really good company. Obviously, you want to show off your shoes, but you want to make sure they're safe as well. So if you do want to do that, then definitely help Box.co. Use my discount code M1show, so it will be M1show. I'm going to put it on the screen as well somewhere so you guys can see that. And yeah, that will save you 10% on all orders above £20. And also, every 2 boxes you buy, you save money. So for example, I think when you buy 2 boxes, which are meant to be £40, they reduce the price to 38 for you. And every 2 boxes you go up, it decreases a little more. So yeah, if you want to save money, use my code. Get yourself some shoe display boxes. And guys, let's get into this video. Alright guys, let's start with some history. So StockX was founded by John Luber in 2015. So back in 2015, we didn't really have much of a body like StockX. For example, there was eBay, there was Depop, but they weren't doing the same job that StockX are doing now. Because StockX not only authenticate shoes, they also sell and sort of buy shoes in a way as well. So like, there's a lot going on StockX that we don't actually realise, and it makes the process so much easier. But before I get into that, let's continue with a bit more history. So so far, StockX have made about 3 billion in sales over the last 5 years, which is crazy because as a company, that means they've grown so much. They've got major investors as well. So they're a company that are doing very well for themselves and they're making a lot of money. And in 5 years, that's a great improvement from where they started to where they are right now. The idea of StockX is to be the stock market of things. And when you hear stock market of things, you're like, stock market of things? What the heck is that? But stock market of things implies they are the stock market for everything else that is not stock. So for example, trainers, streetwear, collectibles, designer items, literally anything that's not commodities as such when it comes to like trading and things like that. And you're trading like for example, you're trading stocks and shares. You can also trade trainers, you can also sell trainers, you can also buy trainers. So the idea of StockX is to be the stock market for streetwear, for collectibles, for items like that, for trainers, that people can come, sell the items, buy the items, see the items go up in price, value their items as well. There's a lot of StockX functions there. So while I'm talking about StockX functions, let's get into some of them. So one of the functions that people use in StockX is actually just predicting the price of shoes. When they look at a shoe, before the shoe comes out, StockX will probably have the shoe listed. They'll probably have a price there, or if the shoe gets early released, there'll be some prices, and they'll be like, okay, cool, the first pair of this shoe has now come on StockX. For example, the University Blues coming up this week. People have been selling and buying pairs already because they're out in certain countries. Some people got early access on pairs, different things like that. So there's pairs in circulation at the moment. So when that happens, the price obviously comes out. People see the shoe, they're like, okay, cool, this shoe is so and so price. So if I get the shoe and I hold it, it could go up in price, it can go down in price. You can use this kind of predict what you want to do with a shoe. If a shoe comes out first day, first 3 days, 4 days, and it's going below retail, you know you've probably got an L of a shoe and it's probably a brick. Okay, that's kind of cap because everybody knows that when a shoe releases on obviously its release day, a lot of people tend to sell their shoes on that first day, that second day, that third day, and that will drive down the resale value. It's only maybe like the week after, 2 weeks after, a month after, where you start seeing how strong the shoe is in the market and whether it's going to hold resale value or not. So that's the risk you take. Some people are smash and grab people. They'll grab the shoe and sell it straight away. Other people will rather hold it and see the profits grow over time. So yeah, just choose which side you're on the fence, and hopefully you're right in it. Sometimes though, it can work out where the shoe could get slept on. The shoe could get slept on, and in a couple months' time, the shoe now goes up in profit, and it's like £400. Like, that's just how it works sometimes. And you can see that based on StockX. You can see the progress of the shoe. You can also see the decline of the shoe. For example, the Dior's. The Dior's were reselling for 25,000, 20,000 in some cases. And then when the Dior stopped, the hype kind of went away a little bit. It then went down to £5,000. So right now you can get a pair of Dior's for £5,000, £6,000. Now, another issue here is that the Chicago's, for example, are coming out, and people are already predicting that because the Chicago Dior's are coming out, that would then mean an increase in the original price of Dior's. Because as we know, and again this is down to StockX as well, that once a shoe comes out, you can then predict the price of the next one is gonna come out and increase the price of the original. So it sounds a bit technical, but with the original coming out first, you didn't have a second shoe. The second shoe coming out gives more exclusivity to the first shoe, because now people are like, oh, this second shoe's come out and it's giving people more of an opportunity to buy the shoe. Now I want the first shoe, because not everybody has that shoe. So it kind of, that's kind of one of the effects that StockX has, and just the shoe community in general has when it comes to things like that. I've got a few questions about StockX, so let me just answer some of them. Somebody asked, is StockX authentic? Yes, StockX is authentic. However, someone also asked me, how do StockX authenticate? And I think these questions blend together really well. So I'm going to answer them both together. So StockX is authentic most of the time. However, because of human error sometimes, there can be a bit of problems with how people can sort of trade shoes, how people can buy shoes, and also there can be problems with authenticity. The reason why I say human error is because it actually, people in warehouses, humans just like me and you, that know a bit more about trainers than me and you, that authenticate shoes. So obviously, like I told you guys before in a few episodes earlier, I run a company called the Crop Authenticator, and I authenticate shoes over there. And so the same way I authenticate shoes myself, these guys authenticate shoes for StockX. So that's what they do, that's their job. They're there authenticating thousands of pairs a day during their shifts, and that's what they're doing. So it will be authenticated once, twice, maybe 3 times by 3 different members of staff, and then the shoe will get sent out or get collected in. If the shoe gets sent out, the person will get the shoe, and they'll get the shoe with the tag. Now the StockX tag looks a little like this. Let me show you guys. So the StockX tag is green, guys, has StockX written on it, says verified, authentic, has the X for StockX, yeah? And on the other side, it then has this. Now this is a QR code. When you shine a black light or a UV light on this QR code, it lights up with a little shape. I believe it's a circle, but I'll show you guys in a bit. When it lights up, then you know your thing is legit. And the StockX tag, when you first buy your shoe, always comes on the left side of the left shoe. So if a reseller ever tells you, oh, I bought these shoes from StockX, and they show you the shoe and it's on the right side of the right shoe, it's fake. 100%. Don't even accept the shoe, it's just fake. Also, StockX will send you a receipt with your order, and sometimes they send you a sticker, depending on the shoe. So those are the kind of ways you can be able to find out if your shoe is authentic or real from StockX. So yeah, those are kind of the few things. So with the human error, sometimes people can get stuff wrong. It happens, and that's why you need to be careful when you're ordering shoes. It can get a bit technical sometimes, so you need to be careful. But also, you can use StockX for other things. So you can sell to StockX. I sold to StockX before, and when I sold to StockX, I sold a pair of Yeezy Sesame 350s. Now, when I sold those shoes, I got about 200 and something for them. When I sold them to StockX, that was after they took their fee. But their fee obviously involves the authentication of the shoe, because they have to authenticate the shoe. So when you sell on StockX, you sell the shoe to them, they authenticate your shoe for you. Once everything comes out correct, they then send you your money within about 2 to 3 working days. It's pretty simple. And all you need to do is make sure you list the right size. They'll give you a sticker to print out, or a letter to print out. You stick it onto your box. You post it through a UPS point. And UPS points tend to be in corner shops. They can also be in other shops like that as well. But then you post it to StockX. They'll authenticate your shoes, and that's it. And buying on StockX is just as easy. You can either buy it or outright. So you see a shoe, see the price, press buy now, buy the shoe. It'll come directly to you from the warehouse. Or you can bid. Now bidding is a bit technical, but basically, think of it like this. There are 2 people. Here's me, and here is the person I'm buying from, yeah? The person wants a certain bid price. Let's say the person wants $140 for the shoe. The people can bid. somebody bid before me 138 or 139. I decided to bid 140. Now I've met the person's expectations, so they accept my bid. They then post issue to StockX, who are the middleman obviously. So this is StockX. They post issue to StockX. StockX authenticate the shoe and put a tag on it. StockX then post the shoe out to me. I get my shoe, and for me it took about 10 working days. Perfect. And this was right at the peak of Christmas. I ordered some Boxing Day. So just to show you that it doesn't take long to get your shoes. It won't take that long. So yeah, it's a pretty simple process. They're a pretty great company and they do a lot of things that are very beneficial for us. So yeah, and like I said, you can use them for multiple things to find out the value of your prep. Yeah, so there's a function for them to actually value your collection, and you can value your collection. So I might do a YouTube video on that, value my collection on StockX and see what it's like, see what it comes up with. But yeah, StockX is a great company. They do a lot of great things for the trainer community, and even though people don't like the authentication fees and those kind of fees they're very essential to the whole process of StockX. So yeah, again I want to give a shout out to Boxdup Co for the boxes. Obviously you see this, it's a great box, amazing. This one here, transparent, very sweet. If you had like a kind of beam behind it, like a glow in the dark light, or you had like a purple light or something, one of those colored lights behind it, it would look amazing. I'm gonna gradually get more and more for myself over the next few months. So yeah, and if you do want to buy their transparent boxes, use my code M1show. It'll be in the comments with the website link. Buy it and you'll get 10% off. With that being said, guys, I hope I've answered all your questions about StockX. I hope I've given you a bit of insight into StockX. I'll also be doing more videos on StockX as well, because I feel like there's a lot of things people don't know about StockX. So I'll gradually kind of give you guys more info and get you guys a bit more in the know about how it works. But until then, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer them again next time I do this video, or next time I do a StockX video. So guys, it's been me, the M1 Show. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. You know the vibes.